Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Tackle Tuesday. So, not sure if I'm gonna actually upload this today. I might upload it tomorrow when I have school, because as you can see, it's a snow day. Tons of snow out there right now. We're supposed to be getting about 2 feet of snow. Love the lighting though. It's a little bit better. There we go. Today we're gonna be talking about jerkbaits though. And I know I've already been into this box in one of my previous videos, I believe, but I didn't really go over all the baits in it. There's a few that I really didn't go over, and I didn't tell you guys like where to throw them and how to use them. Sorry, I have a cold, that's why I'm sniffling. Another cold, it stinks. First we're gonna go over this nice little jerkbait right here. This is a Rapala Shadow Wrap. Almost said Shad Wrap. It's a Rapala Shadow Wrap. It's a really nice bait, probably 6 inches, 5 inches long. It has some pretty nice rattles in there. This is a suspending jerkbait. Now when you're using these suspending jerkbaits, I would use them in the fall and the spring. So I'm going to be tying this on pretty soon actually. But I really like the shine on this. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it. It's off my phone, so a little bit better lighting today. I also like it because this nice red spot right there, as you can see, that offers the smallmouth to hit it in the head, which is what smallmouth usually do. They usually go after bait fish, and they hit them kind of in the frontal area. I'm pretty sure that's either to stun the fish, so if they do miss it, it'll kind of try and get back to swimming or something like that for a second, for the smallmouth to hit again, or just to kill them right off the bat. But nice little bait right there. Also the black back kind of looks kind of nice if those fish are looking down on it. They'll be able to see that bait, especially if it's going side to side. They'll be able to see the top of this bait. So that's the Rapala Shadow Wrap. Now suspending jerk baits, I would probably throw these near bluffs or rock ledges, or around like the rip-rap ledges. So that's a pretty nice bait right there. Suspending jerkbait, Rapala Shadow Wrap. Here is a few other baits. I've shown you these before when I got them new. I still haven't used them. I've only been out on the water once. Here's one of them. Nice like frog color or trout color right there. Rainbow trout maybe. Green on top. Silver and black on the sides, and nice neon in this back part. That'll attract smallmouth because smallmouths are, they kind of key in on brighter colors, like as people know, as you guys should know, and if you don't, smallmouths love pink, like a very, very bright pink, and that's because it's a nice kind of like neon, really, really bright color. And it's new to them also. But these are all floating jerk baits. When you jerk it down there, it also has some rattles. When you jerk this thing down there, probably about 4 feet, it'll float back up. It'll kind of float like this, like shake around a bit, allow those rattles to go as they're doing right now. And that could attract fish that are in all depths of water, because once you get that thing to the bottom, it'll slowly shimmy up. Here's another floating jerkbait. This one's more of a bait fish kind of style, and the head is really red, as I said before, probably for those fish to key in on the frontal area even more. It's nice shiny on the sides, and as you can see, there's a red mark right here. I believe that's supposed to be like a blood stain or something. And also it has a nice golden top. So those fish that are looking down on it, they're going to be able to see that shine if the sun is shining off that, reflecting the smallmouth or pike eyes. So that's a really nice bait. Also a floater. Oh gosh. Here's another one. This is more of a shad color. It's the ones that you usually see. I can't remember the color of it. If you guys know what the color is, please comment below. Has the blue on top, then a nice like silver pattern, then yellow, and then white. On both these, actually no, just on this hook right here, that's kind of another yellow target spot right there. And that will allow the fish to key in on, again, this frontal part. I believe this is supposed to be like a shad color, because it does have that black dot. I like the detail on the eyes. Pretty nice eyes. I mean, most bait companies probably just don't even care about what the eyes or anything look like. Like, they'll put, like, googly eyes in there. These are actual, like, plastic, nice eyes. So, these are some floaters. The next one that I have is a jointed rainbow trout jerkbait. There's a nice small one, probably about 2 or 3 inches long, including the hook anyways. Nice, strong, thick wire hooks on there. It's a pretty nice bait. I've never caught a fish on it because I haven't been really casting this thing. I think I've casted it once. I'm going to try it this year in the stream. Also, I believe this is a floater. There might be a suspending. But, also, let's see if you guys can see it. Right here, there's actually, let's see if we can focus in. Come on. Focus in. But there's actually there's the lip, and then there's like a cup. There's a cup that goes in right here. That will allow it to dive even deeper, because it's going to suck the water into that cup, push it up against the bait, dive even deeper. It's a nice little bait right here. I would throw this, as I said, in the stream, and also around those rocks and stuff. Now, I like it how it's jointed, and some of you guys may want to buy a few jointed jerkbaits, because these actually allow the fish to see something a lot different. Because with these, it just jerks side to side. Now with this, it actually looks like a real fish when you jerk that thing. It'll move because it's jointed. So it'll look like it's paddling its little tail. And that will allow for the more finicky bass or finickier fish to actually go after your bait. Now, here's another bait right here. I would consider this like a micro little jerk bait. People probably use these things for crappie, maybe bigger bluegill down south. This is a floater, for sure, a floater. As you can see, the hook is broken, and these are the hooks that came with it, so I would suggest buying new hooks. It is a Rapala, and guess what, guys? It also has that nice bright red spot right on its head. And as I said before, that's going to allow those fish to attack the head and most likely hit this front treble. So I need to switch these treble hooks out. If you guys find any of your hooks are bending out very easily, and you have the money for it, go out and buy yourself some new treble hooks. I need to do that as soon as possible. This is probably about inch and a half, 2 inches long, as you can see right here. And I've had this for quite a while. I've only used it like twice. Haven't caught any fish on it yet. Actually, I've caught one fish, and that's why this piece broke off. Just as I got it to land, it snapped the hook, and the fish went straight back into the water. Quick release. I have this last one. I have no idea where this came from. I have no idea how to use it. I just wanted to show you guys because it's a pretty weird bait. Look at this thing. It's like a worm jerkbait. And it has decent small hooks on it. I mean, I'm sure I could catch a fish on it. It's just a pretty weird jerkbait. And it's actually a square bill. So it might even be a crankbait, actually. Might have this thing in the wrong box. If you guys know what this is, comment below. Either that or I'll try and find it on the internet someplace. See if I can find out what this thing is, because very, very weird bait. It's purple with a red glare kind of thing on the bottom. It's a nice bait all in all, but there's that bait right there. Sorry for making this video 10 minutes long, but this is the last bait, I promise. Now, I believe I believe this is a jerkbait. As you can see, it doesn't have the bill at all, okay? But it does have that red, as usual, for those smallmouth to key in on the head. Get this front treble. But I believe it's a jerkbait because as you can see right here, it has this tail. And no, this is not a soft bait, so it's not a paddle tail. It's not a swim bait. It's a fully hard bait. Has a nice thick wire, big treble hooks on it. But I believe it's a jerkbait because when you're bringing this thing through the water's going to run over the whole bait itself. And once it hits this right here, see if I can get it. Once it hits this, it's going to push that water into the back of this, and it's going to go down. So that's why I believe it's kind of like a jerkbait deal. And it might be some sort of like crankbait or something, but I believe it's a jerkbait. When you jerk that thing, it's going to go like down, and it's going to keep going down and shimmy side to side. I've not used this yet. I'm going to test it out in the river soon. Hopefully catch some big pike and smallmouth off of it. It does have that really, really bright red spot right there, as you guys can see. So again, sorry for making this video 10 minutes long. I'm actually surprised that my phone has lasted, what, 11 minutes. I usually don't have too much memory on here. I'll try and upload this off my phone today. If not, it'll be coming out tomorrow morning around 10 or 11 o'clock. So thanks for watching this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, like it, and also check out my last video, and like that too, and I'll make a greasing video if you guys see that one. I'll make a greasing video, show you how to grease up spinning reels and bait casting reels. So thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one.